Let's quickly recap the last episode. In episode 2, we saw Rome shake off kings and embrace the Republic. Through alliances, disciplined armies, and sheer determination, the Republic spread its power across the Italian peninsulae, teaching peoples under Roman rule and preparing to face the wider Mediterranean world. Now, let's continue with episode 3, the rise of Roman power. Let the world grow quiet as we descend into an age of ambition. Stone by stone, Rome builds not just walls, but destiny. A republic dreams of greatness, and the world begins to listen. Its people were descended from the Phoenicians, and its military was rich, professional, and fierce. The Roman road stretched ever farther. Yet, to the south, another power rose: Carthage. Close your eyes and walk the path of legions and law. By the early 3rd century BCE, the Roman Republic was strong, but not yet supreme. Its armies had defended the city, expanded across Italy, and imposed Roman law and language on neighbors. Rome, new to naval warfare, built an entire fleet from scratch. They learned fast. After 2 decades of back-and-forth sea battles, Carthage surrendered Sicily. Rome had won its first steps beyond the Italian peninsula. Carthage, wealthy, seafaring city in North Africa, warred the western Mediterranean. Its ships carried silver, grain, and soldiers. Scipio carried the war to Carthage's doorstep, forcing Hannibal to retreat. At Zama, Hannibal was finally defeated. Inevitably, the two powers collided. Rome, now dominant and wary of Carthage's recovery, besieged the city. After a brutal campaign, Carthage was destroyed, its people enslaved, its lands salted. A Carthaginian general, Hannibal, led an army including elephants across the Alps into Italy. The result? The Punic Wars, century of brutal conflict that would define the ancient world. It was an empire in everything but name-ruling Spain, North Africa, Greece, and much of the Mediterranean coastline. Macedonia fell. Corinth was burned. The culture of Greece, its art, its gods, its philosophies was brought into Rome. Rome conquered Greece, but Greece conquered Roman hearts. The First Punic War erupted over control of Sicily. Veterans returned to find their lands taken. Senators grew rich, while citizens grew restless. Cannae, where tens of thousands of Romans fell in a single day. Join us in episode 4, where the Republic faces its greatest internal struggles and begins to unravel. But peace was temporary. The Second Punic War brought forth one of the most legendary figures in history, Hannibal Barca. For over a decade, Hannibal ravaged the Roman countryside, winning stunning victories at Trebia, Trasimene, and most famously, and yet Rome endured. Through stubborn resilience, through alliances, and through their general Scipio Africanus, Rome struck back. Rome emerged as the master of the Western Mediterranean. The final blow came in the Third Punic War. At the same time, Rome turned eastward. Through diplomacy, war, and alliance, Rome began absorbing the fractured Greek world. By 146 BCE, Rome was no longer a city-state. Its legions marched with confidence. Its senators debated conquest and tribute. Its economy surged with plunder and slaves. But with power came pressure. Inequality widened. Rome had defeated its rivals, but new challenges now stirred within. That brings us to the end of episode 3. If you re-enjoying the journey through Rome's rise, don't miss what comes next.